When I applied for this job in Orange City, they were really looking for a male teacher for lower elementary, and that I wasn't even really sure if that's what I wanted to do, because when I had done my student teaching, I worked with mainly older grade levels. But I am sure glad that I took this job. I started here in 1989 and been here ever since. All my years, 33 years of teaching, have been in this building, and to me that means a lot. I was welcomed by the community and welcomed by fellow teachers. I had some very good mentors over the years. I remember Linda Tegrotenhuis. She was a first grade teacher, and she was my official mentor, and what a kind, caring lady. And she showed me how to represent myself in a classroom, and I just appreciated her. And then of course my colleagues, Fran Coots and Jen Lambert, they took me under their wing, and they helped me with those younger kids and how to interact with the younger students. So really appreciated them. I learned so much in the 10 years that I was a second grade teacher that it got to the point where I was looking for new things to do, new opportunities, and it just so happened that the library position opened up, and I was interested. I hesitated a little bit because I felt very comfortable now in the second grade classroom, but with a little coaxing from Peg Yuffer and the principal at that time, they really encouraged me to give it a try. And along with being the elementary librarian, it came with the duties of talented and gifted teacher, and of course supervising the computer lab. So a lot of challenges there, but it actually was a fantastic move for me. I really enjoy it because every day is different. There have never been 2 days that are the same. I've had many other opportunities over the years with coaching and getting to know the middle school kids, because I primarily coached at the middle school level in track, baseball, even volleyball for a few years, and that is a different experience. So just teaching has been so good to me for many reasons, but just getting to know the students and watching them grow. And if I had to say what was my favorite thing about working here over the years, it has to be the students. I don't know if everyone realizes how blessed we are. We have great students. They care about education. Their parents care about education, and they want them to do well. And I've always felt supported by the community and supported by the parents, but the students themselves have really made teaching a joy. And that's the one thing I think I'll miss the most with retirement are the kids that I've gotten to know. And another great thing about being in the same building and living in the same community for so long, I'm on the second generation. The students that I first taught in second grade, well, many of their children are now my students again, and so that's really been fun to watch people grow and become vital members of our communities, and then seeing their children come, and it's just so enjoyable.
When I think about Murray Andersen and his retirement, I can't help but be somewhat sad. Murray has been one of those people who does anything and everything for anybody who asks. He has a great sense of humor, but the thing that I'll miss the most about Mr. Andersen is the fact that I won't be able to walk in the library anymore and listen to kids say, "Hey, Mr. Andersen, did you get this book, or did you get that book? Can you save this one for me? Can you save that one for me?" He's constantly having conversations with children about books and his love for reading, which he passes on to the kids, and that's just an excellent gift that he has.
Finally, I guess I would say my advice for teachers coming in, the next generation of teachers, we just got to stay strong. It seems like in this day and age it might be a little more difficult to be a teacher in a public school. There's so much competition out there with electronics and online learning and things, but nothing is going to replace you. Nothing will replace you as a teacher, and by that I mean we teach more than just math and reading and science. We teach children how to be kind to each other, how to interact with someone that maybe thinks a little differently than you do or has a different idea, and still be kind to each other and care about each other. And I think as a teacher in elementary school today, that's probably more important now than it's ever been. So that's my wish for the future, and I am going to miss it. I am going to miss being a teacher, but it's time. It's time to go and enjoy my family and my grandkids.